At one point during Beyoncé's 36th song, Western-themed Cowboy Carter tour opener, the words, "Never ask permission for something that already belongs to you," were illuminated in red across the massive screen. In many ways, the unapologetic mantra defined Beyoncé's approach to what some have dismissed as her country foray. But instead of reclaiming anything, she celebrated the black origins of country culture and its evolution. Beyoncé's 3-hour performance at SoFi Stadium on Monday night was a beast to digest. It also reminded her audience exactly how she's paved a lane of her own, packing the set with the country-tinged songs off Cowboy Carter while calling back to its ballroom-inspired predecessor, Renaissance, multiple times. "I want to thank all of those who came before me," said Beyoncé, dressed in a gorgeous white leather ensemble by Mugler and a matching cowboy hat, as images of Linda Martell and other black country pioneers flashed on-screen. "I want to thank my fans for letting me make this album. Thank you for giving me the creative liberty to challenge myself." The Cowboy Carter show is far more than a country spectacle, however. That was clear from the start as she shook off her cowboy hat during "Ya Ya" to deliver quintessential Beyoncé-isms. The hair flips and classic dance moves. Yes, the banjos rang loudly during Texas Hold'em, the fiddle carried renditions of Two Most Wanted and Blackbeard, and she and her dancers rocked chaps, cowboy hats, and giant belt buckles throughout. But, ultimately, Beyoncé delivered a Beyoncé-caliber stadium show devoid of genre limitations, and anchored by the stunning choreography of her more than 24 backup dancers. Woven throughout the performance were impressive visuals and interludes that placed Beyoncé in a Wild West backdrop, portraying her as an outsider in a place she was never meant to belong. By the concert's end, she shattered that narrative, defeating an older, white cowboy in a stylized gun duel, bullets ricocheting off her body. The scene seemed to echo her exclusion from the Country Music Association Awards and, more broadly, Nashville's white-dominated industry, which has long blackballed the singer. But during the performance, Beyoncé made it clear she doesn't need anyone's approval, she's bigger than that. Beyoncé layered Cowboy Carter's patriotic visual themes with more symbolic depth. She opened the show with American Requiem, then shifted from a soft rendition of Blackbeard to a jarring take on the national anthem, set to Jimi Hendrix's haunting guitar performance from Woodstock 1969. Hendrix's version, delivered a year after Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination, stood as a protest amid a time of unrest. For Beyoncé, it became both a tribute and a reminder of America's turbulent past and present. Fittingly, she continued into Freedom, which served as the soundtrack for Kamala Harris's failed 2024 presidential campaign. She also delivered America Has a Problem, featuring Kendrick Lamar's verse with a press conference-style backdrop, and declared, "But they never take the country out me," during a powerful rendition of Formation. On the Lemonade standout, Beyoncé sang proudly, "I like my baby air," with baby hair and afros, as Blue Ivy joined her crew of backup dancers with seamless choreography. Blue Ivy was a consistent presence throughout the show, performing alongside her mother on several songs, including Sweet Honey Buckin', Ya Ya, and America Has a Problem. Later, during the high-energy dance break, Blue Ivy strutted solo to Beyoncé's 2006 hit, Deja Vu, before reviving the iconic choreography from the Bidet era, which Rolling Stone ranked as Beyoncé's best song of all time. In one of the most heartwarming moments of the evening, Beyoncé's younger daughter, Rumi Carter, also took the stage during Protector, a track that features her vocals. The 7-year-old beamed with a charming smile and waved to the crowd as her mother serenaded her. Behind them, a tribute to Bey's Babies quoting the young Carter's poet namesake appeared on-screen. "I once had 1,000 desires, but in my one desire to know you, all else melted away." While rich with commentary on America and country's black roots, the show was also a sweet celebration of Beyoncé's own lineage.